As you step into small group leadership and begin to invest in the spiritual growth of others, what are you doing to ensure that you continue to grow spiritually? At NCC, we believe that as long as you're growing spiritually, your group will largely be okay. Toward that end, we've instituted coaches. Coaches are experienced small group leaders who've been trained in listening well and asking good questions, in setting goals and action steps, basically in doing things that will help you in your own journey of spiritual growth. Coaching is somewhat different than mentoring. Dale Stoll perhaps said it best when he said, "Mentoring is imparting to you what God has given me. Coaching is drawing out of you what God has placed in you." So, what does coaching look like practically? When you first sign up to lead a group for the very first time, you'll receive an email from me asking you just a few questions about where you live and work, which campus you attend, that sort of thing, to enable me to set you up with a coach that'll be convenient to meet with. You're required to meet with a coach 3 times, typically once a month during your first semester. This can occur wherever is most convenient for you and your coach. Many of my coaching meetings occur here at Ebenezer's, either before work or right after work. I also have one leader who lives near me on Capitol Hill, so we have actually started our meetings on the D6 bus and finished them here at Ebenezer's. But whatever works best for you. At your first meeting, you and your coach it'll be kind of a get to know you meeting if you don't know each other, and then you'll set goals for your small group and figure out just what you're trying to accomplish that semester. At your second and third meetings, you'll actually be sent links to some video modules to watch that each have some accompanying questions. They're each about just 5 to 10 minutes long. You just watch the video, send the answers to your questions to your coach, and you process them at the meetings. Your coach will then help you set any new goals you want to set as a result of those and follow up with you about goals you've set previously. That's pretty much it. After the first semester, you don't have to continue with coaching. It becomes purely optional. And if you choose to discontinue it, if you continue to lead, your coach will follow up with you once a semester just to make sure you're doing okay, letting you know they're there, and that's it. But we really encourage you to continue with coaching and just to take full advantage of it. It's just a great opportunity to just have someone who's being very intentional about helping you set goals and following up with you about them. You know that you're going to be asked a month later, whether you accomplish them, and that can be just a powerful incentive. You can really use your coach for any real issues. I've coached people through plenty of small group issues, like we've all heard stories about, when no one shows up at your group, but what about when you have one person? What do you do in that situation? I've had 2 leaders who actually face that. Or I had one leader, great, awesome, wonderful group, decent sized. It was fantastic. Only problem was everybody in the group was female except the leader. So what do you do in that sort of situation? Or then there's just the personal situations. We all have spiritual disciplines we want to implement in our lives, including the ones that we've tried over and over and over again. So as a coach, your coach will come alongside you, and we don't just give you an answer, say, okay, this is what you need to do. We help you think through, okay, what are the different options? Like in terms of spiritual disciplines, what have you tried before? What worked, what didn't? And then we'll help you to set action steps that you'll do before our next meeting. So then at the next meeting, we just follow up with you, and then we can set new action steps. It's just a great way to just be very intentional about your spiritual growth and have someone that you know is praying for you, supporting you, cheerleading for you, and who is following up with you at successive meetings. So I really encourage you to just take advantage of your coach in a positive way and just use them to just advance your own spiritual growth in a tremendous way. It's an incredible opportunity, and I pray that it will just be one that really helps you as you grow in faith and in leadership.